Hello again guys, it's Carly from the Poetry of Nice and I have a weekly haul video for you guys for eBay and Etsy. So today was a little bit different. I went out with 2 kids under 3, just the 3 of us, woohoo. And originally I was going to go out to a church rummage sale and just kind of make do and see what all I could achieve with them. And we ended up driving past a couple of neighborhood yard sales, so we ended up kind of making a morning of it and, you know, pulling out the big double stroller. I got my workout in for sure, and they had a good time. I ended up finding a lot more stuff than I would have expected at those yard sales. I was kind of excited. So let me just go ahead and show you what all I found. I'll try and let you know how much I paid for it, where I plan to list it, and hopefully, roughly, what I expect to get for it, or at least what I will list it for as a starting price. So here we go. So my first kind of big find of the day, I guess, my good decent find of the day, are these Wiggles dolls. And they all talk and they all work, which is fantastic for reselling, but oh my days, if I have to hear them one more time I may lose it. Okay, so I was at this yard sale and I was kind of picking stuff up in general, and then they just brought these out and they just kind of kept coming. There was so many of them, so I have all 4 of the original Wiggles and then several of the other characters here. And I asked them how much, and the guy sort of, the woman was going, and the guy kind of jumped in and was like, $2. And I was like, $2 for everything? And the woman was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But the guy said, yeah, we don't want to put them back away, $2 for everything. So I jumped on it. I'm not sure if he's going to be in trouble, but I jumped on it, $2 for this entire set. And okay, so the dolls just sold individually seem to be going anywhere from sort of $15 to $30, just depending. And I have seen at the moment, the only one listed that has all 4 of the Wiggles, like those 4 guys at the back, is up for $169. So obviously I will list this as a full lot. I have 7 of the characters, all are working fantastically. There is a few condition issues. You know, I can show you here like a few dark marks and things like that, but I've spot cleaned as best I could, and they're certainly not in terrible condition. As I said, they are still working just fine. So honestly, I think I'm going to shoot for between like 100 and 120 with best offer, and just kind of see where that goes, since I'm the only one who has, at least at the moment on eBay, a set like this. So I might as well try and utilize it, right? So that's what I'm going to do with those. So $2 into that would be fantastic. And obviously that will be an eBay thing, because I think they're from 2003, something like that. But anyway, okay, let me try and move them now without like setting them off, because I can't cope with them speaking anymore. Gently. Okay, so I'm kind of revealing behind here. I went to one yard sale and the woman was like a Disney nut, which is okay by me because I love me some Disney too. But she'd obviously, I guess she was a runner as well, I would assume, and she had a bunch of these shirts for like the Disney half marathons and stuff. So there's the Disney Princess half marathon, I think this is 2014. Then there's a Tinkerbell Eat My Dust Run Disney, and then I'm not even gonna lie, this is my new running shirt. I'm so totally keeping this Tower of Terror on. I love it. So I paid I think $2 a piece for these, and I reckon it's a bust, guys. Like, I can get my money back, I know that. I'll probably lot them together and ask like maybe $14.99 for the pair of these two. $9.99 maybe at a push. But yeah, I think that was a bit of a fail. They are not as sought after as I thought that they might be, which is a bit of a shame. All else fails, they'll just be my running gear. You know, there's no huge loss or anything, since they are just about my size. But yeah, you know, you live, you learn. I went on my instinct, and my instinct was wrong. I picked this up for 50 cents. I got it for Etsy. I'm probably going to list it around $8.95. The reason why I got it, first of all, it is a vintage children's book, but also it just has these amazing illustrations and the letters of the alphabet. So people use these for like framed nursery art or for crafts. And all kinds of different things. So that is exactly what I will put into my keywords. And as I said, 50 cents, and I'll probably pop it up for around $8.95, something along those lines, which is fine. It's just, you know, an everyday item that sells, which is pretty cool. Why not? It doesn't take much to list because I can reuse a lot of my other listings as well. You know, I list a lot of children's books, so I got my template down pretty much now. Picked up a Blue's Clues vintage pillowcase made in the USA. I don't expect to get a whole lot for this, but there are no stains, no marks, and I paid a grand total of 25 cents for it. So this will go up on Etsy. And I will probably ask something like $10 at a push, maybe like $8.95, $7.95, something like that. Again, people use them for like sewing projects and things like that. This is a really cute little illustrated children's book. Someone gave me this for free as I was leaving a yard sale. They followed me with a whole bunch of books and said, here, take these with you. And this was the only one that really I could do anything with. The rest of them were just kind of like, you know, like the little, I guess, like Chick-fil-A books and stuff like that you get for free, which I'll just go ahead and redonate or throw away anything that's super damaged. But I thought this was kind of cute, so I may just go ahead. Look at that. How cute is that? That would make some cute framed nursery out for sure. So I think what I may do is give it a chance since it was free, right, and just go ahead and pop it up for the 4 months that my 20 cents will get me on Etsy and see if there's any takers. And I may put him up for maybe like $5.95, something like that. Picked up another VeggieTales. It's in good shape, although there is a little bit of wear to the box you can see there, so I'll probably change that out with one of my children's DVDs because they don't care about the box, right? But the disc is in good shape and paid $1 for that. I have mentioned before, I pick the VeggieTales DVDs up wherever I go, as long as they're kind of a buck or less, and then I lock them together. And when I've got about 6, maybe a couple more, I go ahead and put them up for anywhere from like 15 to 20. And I mean, they sell pretty much overnight. They're quick sellers, so, you know, easy enough as you're going along. Same with the 2 things that I show you here. So the Bernstein Bears books, these were 50 cents a piece. These are some of the ones from the 70s. If they are 50 cents or less, I will pick them up at a yard sale. And again, I just collect them. I have a little box where I collect Bernstein Bears, the vintage Dr. Seuss books, and the VeggieTales. And I think that's it that I do at the moment, and I just kind of like add to it as I do, and whenever I get a big enough lot, I just pop them all together onto eBay and ask anywhere. For the Bernstein Bears books, I would say for like 20 plus books, I ask between $20 and $30. And the Dr. Seuss books, when I get maybe like 10, I'll probably ask about 20 to 30 as well. Just depends on what the titles are and the condition. So popping over here, I grabbed this because it was 25 cents. It is one of the older ones, the made in the USA ones in Portland. And I find quite a lot of the Viewmaster reels. So I have decided, since they struggle to sell sometimes, honestly, that I'm going to be lotting them up with actual Viewmaster. Oh God, what do you call it? Just the Viewmasters. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to add them all together because obviously that makes a lot much more appealing when you have the device to actually look at the reels with it. And that's an Etsy and eBay thing, honestly. This I paid, I don't know anything about this. I paid $3 for this. So it is leather. It's quite beautiful, and it's marked on the bottom, made in Italy. So I thought for $3, why not? I have sold quite a few drinking flasks, especially the ones that are coated in leather. They seem to do pretty well, and usually around the $30 mark. But I'm thinking I may go a little bit high on this. Just depends. I may go just a little bit because it's a little bit nicer than the ones I've sold before. So, and that would be eBay and Etsy, honestly. Because I think that's a little bit older, but we'll see. If all else fails, it'll just be eBay. This was a pretty good find of the day. So Canon AE1 program. I've had a good look at this. It comes with this 50mm standard lens. Now the reason I grabbed this, first of all, it was $3. $3. And then as soon as I flipped it over and I see here Canon Japan, so I know this is an older camera body. Obviously this is a vintage piece, and it is in good shape. I'm going to be selling it untested. I sell pretty much all of my vintage cameras, whether they be Polaroids, Agfirst, Canons, anything like that. I do sell them untested. That's just not something that I've delved into right now. Even with the Polaroids, I know a lot of people say there's no excuse for selling them untested. I'm going to be real with you. I still, because I'm a little bit patient with them, I still sell them for $40 to $50 for an untested camera body. So that's just my way. I just kind of wait on it until it does, and you know, Etsy's good for that and eBay's good for that. It just depends. Anyway, moving on. The Canon, I have looked it up. Like I said, I will be selling it untested, but at the moment they're going anywhere from like 100 to 130 for this particular model. So I'm pretty excited about that, for paying $3 for it. So I'll probably shoot around 110, 115 maybe with best offer on it, and we'll just see how it does with watches and views first of all. Pick this up just because, first of all, 'tis the season, and second of all, it came with all 4 of the original like 3D masks and the disc. I just they obviously just never use this. It's worth next to nothing, I think. So there we go. I paid $1 for it. My family already has this movie, so that's not much use to me, but I may still pop it up since Christmas is obviously coming at us pretty quick. But yeah, I mean, they're going from for like $5, which, you know, is a shame. But if nothing else, I will put it away in the pile and take it to, we have a place here called McKay's where you can take like media and books and things like that, and you can get either store credit or kind of cash out on the things that you take there. So I can always put that in the McKay's pile. This cost me $1 as well, just these little trick-or-treat bags. I may be past this now, I may be too late. I will put them on first thing in the morning, but they say made in China, but they do look very 90s to me. And then that kind of was confirmed to me when the woman told me, just without prompting, that she was getting rid of a bunch of stuff that when her kids were little that they never used for Halloween parties. I kind of made the judgment call that these were probably mid-90s. So I will be putting these up on Etsy. And like I said, I paid $1. I'm probably going to shoot for around like $7.95, $8.95. Now, these are lower prices than I usually do, I will say. I try not to put anything up for less than like $25, $30 usually. But I'm just getting to the point now where we're kind of building up to like, well, obviously we're in fourth quarter, and I'm just trying to get some inventory up there, and I'm starting to find that my sales are really picking up in terms of quantity, and that these smaller items are really coming together on a day-to-day basis. Now, eBay has been really slow for me, and you'll see that tomorrow in my sales video, but Etsy, I'm consistently having $100 and $200 days right now. So I'm just working on getting more inventory out there so I can get more sales. Why not, right? And like I said, when it costs like 25 cents, 50 cents, at the most $1, you might as well. I have most of the templates done, so it's little to no work to list it, really. Okay, so I picked up this Afghan. I picked it up because of the subject matter. Obviously a carousel horse. We've got these like pinks and purples running through it, and it's very kind of ornate, as it were. Not my style, truth be told, but it is in good shape. There's one or two very light marks. There's no tag to it, but it does look older, and kind of where I got it from and the other things it was with, I took it that it was probably an older piece. In fact, I really think it was an older piece looking at it. But I've done really well with carousel horse stuff. I don't know how else to put it. So I figured it was worth grabbing, and like I said, I paid $2 for this. And let me think, what am I going to put it up? I'll probably do eBay and Etsy. I have a loose thread up here, which is a bit of a shame, but I'll just go ahead and disclose that. I'll try and pull it through the back if I'm able to. I'm thinking at least 30, maybe a little bit higher, honestly, with this. We'll just see. Like I said, I sold a sewing kit that was kind of a no-name embroidery kit not too long ago on. The only thing I believe that sold it was the fact that it had a carousel horse on it. It was for a stocking, and that went for like $70, $80. So I'm pretty excited about seeing what all that does and learning from that. This was from Disney Lady again. So this is obviously an apron. It says Queen of the Castle. You can see the Cinderella castle there with Minnie Mouse, clouds, lots of like hidden Mickey heads, etc., etc. Cute little pocket with Minnie Mouse, and then we have like a ruffle detail down here at the bottom. Not a mark on it. Really excited about that. And it's cost me $2. Oh, bloody. There we go. It's Disney Parks. So I had a look online. Obviously, this is an eBay thing, and I could not find this specific apron anywhere. I just couldn't locate it. But I did find a lot of different ones, and all of the other ones seem to be around the same kind of price, the Disney Parks aprons, and that was like $39.99. So I guess that's kind of where I'm going to shoot with this and just kind of feel it out and see if I get any takers. I will put best offer on it, but we'll just kind of see what the audience does. I don't know how else to put it. We'll see how it goes. I'll make my judgment call, but why not start it there since there's none other exactly like it. This I paid $1 for. Wonderfully hideous Hawaiian shirt. You've got to love them, and it's a high-low hattie, and I grabbed it because it is a 3XL. Fantastic shape, not a stain on it. So that will go up probably for $29.99 with the best offer on eBay. This they gave to me for, I think it was marked at $5, and they gave it to me for $3. It's really cool. I think it's really cool. So it's all like padded inside, as you can see. It's got this really cool chunky zip and all this like pop stud detailing here, and it is a Tommy Hilfiger, and it definitely looks, I mean, judging by the label, it's an older one. Just because of the color block flag. Like I said, $3 they charged me for that, and it is again great shape, not a mark. And my final thing is this. So this is a Superman movie poster. Can you see the lines? This is the only condition issue that it's got. There's some fold lines here and there's a couple of pin marks at the top as well. But overall, it's in great shape. So this is my new thing here, trying to authenticate this. I believe that it is the real deal and it's 1978. You can see down here, it says printed in USA. There's some information down here as well. So overall, I just need to go ahead and make sure that I can make sort of confidently state that this is authentic. I paid $5 for this, which is more than I usually would. But it's something new. I want to learn, like, you know, why not? Why not give it a go? And from what I saw, as long as it is authentic, they go in from sort of $40 and up. Like I said, you can see some condition issues here, but you know, even if I can get 35 or 40 out of it, you know, I've made a profit on my $5. And like I said, I've learned something and it's kind of cool. I doubt that I will keep it in the frame because I don't know how I would ship that necessarily. I mean, people do all the time, I know, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes and I'll let you know how I decide to list it. So that is everything from my sort of little outing with the kids today. I can't believe I managed to get all this stuff and sort of tote two little ones around as well, but actually it was really good fun. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it was a really good time. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Let me know what you think about the stuff that I found in the comments. I always love to find out what you guys think, what you guys would have picked up, what you would have left behind. Subscribe if you want to see more. I do haul videos pretty much every weekend, and I also do sales videos every single week for eBay and Etsy. And like I said, tomorrow I will share with you sort of how Etsy seems to be doing really well, and eBay I'm kind of struggling with at the moment. I'll let you know, the highs and lows, because that's the real deal. Okay, awesome guys. Well, have a wonderful weekend and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.